What's up, Fomo fam? Welcome to the channel. Today I would like to discuss one only altcoin that I would be buying right now. So let's take a look at the market and let's talk a little bit about that altcoin, why I think that is so interesting. So Bitcoin at the moment had a little pump, and that's pretty understandable. We were sitting at the support level of $26,500, and it's a strong level so far. I mean, ever since we broke it, it turned into support. And so far, this is the new floor. Doesn't mean, of course, we can go lower than that, but for now, it looks to hold very strong. But I am curious to see how it's going to respond towards these moving averages over here at, well, basically 27.6 where we are right now almost, and the 50 weighted moving average at around $28,000. So let's see if we can get some more out of this pump. Now, what happened to the dominance in the meantime? The dominance went a little bit up, but not much. So the altcoin market went a little bit up as well. If we take a look, altcoins from the bottom wick till where we are right now, 1% give or take. If we look what Bitcoin did from the bottom wick to where we are right now is 2%. So still, you know, if the market again turns a little bit more bullish, then Bitcoin is the clear winner. And of course, there will be days where altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. But for now, you know, it's nice to see our altcoins go up a little bit. But then again, yeah, if we take a look at it on the daily chart, then the altcoin market is still in a downward trend. And what we are doing right now is basically still knocking at resistance door. We didn't make it quite yet. But time is running out, because like I said in yesterday's video as well, this diagonal line is huge, right? This is the bear market line basically, right? Every time we come there, get rejected, come there, get rejected, come right there, get rejected. So that means that that's driving it down. However, the only support that there is at the moment really is this horizontal right here. We had huge support over here, resistance over here, support over here, here, now all the time as well. But these two lines are going to meet each other very soon. You know, the max I will give it is like 2 weeks, right? But it could happen today, tomorrow as well. I mean, we could break out anytime, but max 2 weeks. Like, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. So again, my strategy is basically not buying right now, because now if you buy now, what do? You buy at resistance. If you feel like I don't want to miss out, wait for the breakout, retest, and then buy that retest, right? You buy at the same level as where you are right now, but then with the well, at least the confirmation that this is no longer resistance but support. If that doesn't happen and we go lower, well, then it's good that we didn't bought right now, right? Because so far this line turned out to be resistance. So why can't it be resistance right now? And, you know, we'll follow up in a downward trend from there. It's possible. There's one little difference though. Every time we came right here, we had a wick and we came down. Here we tried a couple of days, came down, right? Now we are trying at around this level for 2 months already. Right, so the altcoin market, although it's still sitting at resistance, this is the best attempt so far. And I will give it the highest chance so far to break out. So we're going to take a look at that later. Now, there's one altcoin that I would be buying right now, and that I actually bought. And that altcoin is a very interesting altcoin, and that's this little fellow over here. This is... What do you mean? We launched this. Well, we did not launch it yet, but we are going to launch this meme coin. I made the meme coin, and it's going to be a complete community coin. Now, for the people that do not know about it yet, I want to explain a little story behind it, what it is, and if it's just a meme coin or does it actually have some utility. How can you join if you feel like you want to join? And it sounds, of course, super hypocritical. I know, like... don't buy altcoins and then, hey, I made an altcoin. You know, overall, the rule is don't go crazy, right? Like, I mean, if the market takes a hit to the downside, yeah, this is also crypto, so we'll go with it, right? That's just the golden rule right now. But if you feel like, okay, yeah, but in something brand new with a good utility in a bear market, investing at that moment is not a bad move, then you can definitely do that. So the only thing that I can, well, the one and most important thing that I can tell you about this is join our Telegram, right? Join our Telegram. We have 2 private sales and then a pre-sale, and then it's going to launch. The private sale, we did that yesterday. We raised $10,400 in 2 hours. It was sold out. This community, man. Even though I've been preaching about not buying altcoins. I make an altcoin, people buy it. You just don't listen. No, but it's crazy. Like, we sold out in 2 hours. There are like lunch pads that did not even manage to do that. So I'm very proud of you guys. It's beautiful. So that was private sale A. Private sale A is really for the close community members that are really on top of it. Now, there is going to be a private sale B, and private sale B is going to start. Be in the Telegram group. We will announce the exact time there, but it's going to start Thursday, right? So coming Thursday, it's the 25th of May, there will be the private sale B. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of the tokenomics as well. These are the tokenomics. So there is a total supply 100 million, initially 22.5 million. Initial market cap will be around 30k. I say around, could be a little different, but that's the goal. The listing price is 0.00133 cents. And if you look at the private B sale, there the tokens go for 0.0009. And even the public sale is a little cheaper than the private sale. So if you like, oh yeah, I want to ape into this, you can join the private B and the public sale if you want to. Now, how do you do that? The private B won't be Thursday, by the way. I think it will be later. The second private A will be Thursday. Be in our Telegram group. So here's a Telegram. It's a lovely place. People are getting really hyped in here, so I love it. And we just made a Telegram for the What Do You Meme community. It's not like we have just set it up. A couple of members saw the channel somewhere, joined. We did not do any promo. So it's nice to see that people are stepping into it already. And yeah, look at all this talking with such few members. So these are the tokenomics. There will be investing, of course. I will launch a website very soon where you can find all the information as well. And of course, the utility. Now, what is the utility of What Do You Meme exactly? The utility, I will explain it very shortly. On the website, there will be a white paper. And in this white paper, you can find videos about every section. So the introduction, there's a video for that. The tokenomics is a video for that. The utility, etc. But very quickly about it is I'm investing a lot in launchpads. And launchpads make me a lot of money. Even now in the bear market, it's quite insane how much money there's to be made with good launchpads like Seedify, Engine Starter, etc. However, if you want to get a good allocation in a launchpad, you have to have a pretty high tier. And that high tier, although it is a bear market, is still pretty expensive for a lot of people. So I thought like, okay, but what if we can collect something collectively, right? So we can collectively get a higher tier, which is worth it more, even if you have to separate it among the people that joining, right? So that's one. But what we are going to do, the token is going to have a small tax to it. So there will be a 3% launchpad wallet tax and a 2% liquidity tax when it comes to buying, and then 3% liquidity and 5% to the launchpad wallet for selling. Now, these taxes, we collect them, and these taxes, we will use them to buy into good launchpads, like I said, like Seedify, Engine, Starter, Pools, Red Kite, I don't know, we'll see. It's all community. For every move that we make, basically, will be decided by the community. The more tokens you hold, the higher your voting power is. But that's what we're going to do. So then, therefore, I'm releasing this coin in the bear market, because in that case, we can also dollar cost into these launchpad tokens in the crypto bear market, right? that's a good way to get good, cheap tokens and a nice allocation. Then, whenever there is a bull market, even in a bear market, we're going to participate with these launches. ChainGPT did a 40x, Shockwaves did like a 10x, Hypercycle did like a 4x, and there were a lot of good returns this year already. And again, that's a bear market. In a bull market, go to cryptorank.io, click ICO/IDO, and check out the launchpads right there and what their returns are in a bull market. You won't believe it. It's insane. So in a bull market, this Launchpad wallet is going to be funded like crazy with a lot of freaking money. Then there will be multiple choices what we are going to do with that money. But I have thought about some options which are pretty cool. One, we will actually just divide the money or these Launchpad tokens that we got to the community, right? That's how we're gonna just divide it. So if someone has a lot of what do you meme tokens, and we made a killer IDO with 100x, then a big part of that 100x is going to that person, for example. And the calculations about that will follow exactly. Also, what's possible is we use that money, well, at first, of course, to step our tier up, right? And if we're tiered out, if we maxed out, we find another launchpad so we can participate with 5 launchpads. I mean, the more we do that, the more we make. It makes money it takes money to make money, of course. And the other option, which I personally like a lot as well, is that we use funds from the Launchpad wallet to buy back and burn the What Do You Meme token. And I'm not talking about a buyback or a burn. I'm talking about buy back and burn, right? So we actually use that money, go to the open market, buy these What Do You Meme tokens, so the price goes up anyway, and then we send them to that address so the tokens will be less, which will send up the price as well, of course, because supply demand. That will make the token extremely deflationary. And I think that this is the perfect way to do this. So that's the utility behind What Do You Meme. And yeah, when it comes to What Do You Meme, look, I mean, if you look at the logo, this dude is happy, right? And why meme? Well, a good utility is nice, but utility alone is not going to do it. You need hype, and meme coins have hype. It's basically it, right? Therefore, we want to have the hype of a meme coin with the utility of a utility coin. Simple. Then why this, retarded Down syndrome hamster? It's a quokka, bro. And a quokka is considered, if you look, what's the happiest animal on the planet? Google it. You will find the quokka. And why the quokka? Well, these pictures are cute as hell, by the way. But why the quokka? Well, the quokka is the happiest animal on the planet simply because of his beautiful smile. If you look at this animal right here, check this out, check this out. Here we go. This is not edited. This is how these things look. I mean, he's happy, man. At least he looks happy. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Doesn't this make you happy? Yeah, I don't know. I love it. It's a good life. It's a beautiful world. So therefore we chose a quokka because we want at the Fomo Factory, like I said from the beginning, build the smartest and therefore the richest and so the happiest community. Because there are a lot of people say like, oh, well, money doesn't buy you happiness. That's what all broke people say, bruh. I think it's actually true. Up till some point, of course, money is not everything, definitely not. But believe me, I've been broke and I wasn't happy with it. So, yeah. So therefore we launched this coin. So I think this is the perfect combination. And about the tokenomics, by the way, there are no team tokens. I don't have any tokens, any privileges whatsoever. The only thing that I'm doing, just like you guys, is participating in the private sale. Every single address, so the liquidity address, the marketing address, the Launchpad address, every address will be shared with the community. The locks will be shared as well, so that you can see that these tokens are locked. Liquidity will be locked. Of course, all goes without saying. You know, this is going to be a hell of a ride, man. I'm super excited about this project. And I think this could definitely do very, very well. We just need the community to believe in it, right? And if we can make sure to allocate this money, participate in these launches, get that money, buy these tokens, burn these tokens, and you will see your bag going up, that creates more buying pressure. Like, why would people want to sell the token if they see that it works and that the token will go up, right? And of course, I cannot promise stuff like, oh, this token will go up. It's like crypto. We don't know. If the market doesn't allow us, the market doesn't allow us, right? But we can at least send everything into the right direction. And that's my job. And if you want to join the sale, then your job is to be in the community, be a believer of the idea, hype it up. We're going to do airdrops. We're going to do contests, everything like that. Very quickly about the rest of the tokenomics, by the way, we have a little more. There will be tokens going to the liquidity. Of course, we need good liquidity. We do not, because we want to start with an initial market cap of 30K. Okay. But if we do not have enough liquidity for that, yeah, then everyone can control the price very easily by buying and selling it. Right? We want good liquidity that doesn't drive the price down that hard. 12 million tokens will go to marketing, because what's a meme coin without marketing? I think that speaks for itself, of course. 10 million tokens will go into the Launchpad wallet to get started. And that will be a long vesting, by the way. That will be like 8 months vesting. For example, the public sales 3 months. So the private and the public, they get their tokens quite fast. But liquidity, marketing, Launchpad, reserve, all slower vesting. Why? Because the Launchpad wallet, again, will be used to dollar cost into crypto Launchpads, right? But I'm saying dollar cost. If I get all these tokens at once, to buy it, why would I? If I'm a big believer of dollar costing over the rest of the year, then I might as well lock these tokens monthly, so we have no other choice than to dollar cost. And then we have the reserve wallet, and 50 million tokens are sitting in the reserve wallet. And the reserve wallet is like everything: CEX listings, giveaways, airdrops, maybe more burning, a lot. And that will be community voting as well, right? So we say like, hey guys, there are now that many tokens unlocked in the wallet. What are we going to do with it? Nothing for now. Are we going to do a giveaway, a meme contest, an airdrop? Let us know, right? You decide. So the bigger your bag, the more you have to say about the project. And at a certain point when everything is vested, yeah, then it's not in my control anymore, of course. Right? Then it's the community that does it. And that's going to be freaking fun. So I love it. Super micro cap, hard community. And like I said, we sold out like 10K in not even 2 hours. So the community is really excited. So if you want to join the What Do You Meme, there is a link to the Fomo Factory and to the What Do You Meme community down below. I recommend you going to the What Do You Meme community, as the Fomo Factory will stay the Fomo Factory, and this channel or that Telegram group is not going to be about the coin, but we are going to, we started there to get the audience in already, but you won't hear me talk daily on this channel about this coin. There are also people not interested in this, of course, right? And I don't want to change all of a sudden. I want to keep doing what I always did forever, right? So be a part of the What Do You Meme community. Twitter down below. Telegram down below, website will follow soon. There won't be a big allocation for the private sale B. We're gonna raise maybe a couple of $1,000. So be quick, I would say, but we will announce it at least a day before it's going to start. So definitely be there. That's all I wanted to say about this. So therefore, that's the only meme coin that I feel like buying right now, simply because I know the community, I know the dev, I know the idea behind it. I know how passionate everybody is about it. I know how low cap it is. Right then, in that case, yeah, let's do this, guys. I'm super excited to share this with you. It's of course a huge responsibility, and I'm nervous as fuck. Why? Simply because if it for some reason doesn't work out, which I don't believe though, but it's a big risk for my reputation, career, however you want to call it. So yeah, we're gonna take a look how that goes. But if something goes wrong, I'm willing to offer my personal funds to restore everything. So like, you know, the last thing that we are going to do is damage somebody, right? But I won't even know an example of what won't work out. We already raise funds. We can add liquidity. We have a good website. We have a good idea. We have the right people around us. So I'm super excited about this, guys. Leave a comment with your opinion. What do you think about this? Like the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.